Happy New Year's, y'all. And welcome to the very first episode of Legends Day. If you don't know, I am your host, Darnell Oaks. Man, look at this here, y'all. We are in 2021. We are here on Sunday night. And it's about that time, y'all. For Legends Day, baby. You know, this is the home, y'all, where our basketball legends are saluted, man. And I'm not speaking of the legends you necessarily got in mind. But guess what? Here on this show, Legends Day, with yours truly, the Oaks, y'all. They will smell their flowers, man. And listen, y'all, without further ado, we're going to get this show rolling, y'all. So listen, man, there's a gentleman by the name of Demetrius Hook Mitchell. I'm going to say that one more time, man. I'm going to say that one more time, baby. Demetrius Hook Mitchell.
Yes!
Man, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little couple seconds to go ahead and run to your phones, man. Run to your laptops and type that name in, baby. Demetrius Hook Mitchell, man, is who we're spotlighting tonight on episode 1 of Legends Day, man. Listen, y'all, we're going to give y'all a brief background of Demetrius Hook Mitchell. Demetrius was born in 1968, y'all. Oakland, California native, man. Listen, y'all. Demetrius built his game. We're talking in the late 80s. The late 80s, man, in the Bay Area, man. You know, we talking about a 5'3" man, y'all. A man standing 5'3", man. Come on. Playing above the rim. I'm going to say that one more time, y'all. A man that stood 5'3" playing above the rim. And it only got better as he got a little bit taller, man. And we talking about he hit that 5'5" at one point. And that's when he actually got his very first in-game dunk. Been dunking outside 5'3", but in-game flush happened at the size of 5'5". Now, how many dudes can you say that about, man? Man, I want to say Demetrius is standing about 5'10" today, y'all. But back to the story, because it's so incredible, man. Listen, y'all. Demetrius grew up on the lower bottoms in West Oakland, man. That's Oakland, California, y'all. Of course, you know, we're not talking about a prestigious part of the land, man. So his family dealt with their financial difficulties, y'all. You know, like many, young athletes, he went through his fair share coming up, Demetrius played for McClamins High School, alongside with former NBA All-Star Antonio Davis. Okay. Now, Demetrius ran into his first piece of troubles, man. Was actually academically, okay, which prevented him initially from getting that college scholarship, man. And he made a lot of noise, outside of, the collegiate level. He always kept a very strong reputation on the basketball blacktop, man. Is where his name remains to this day, man. And we gonna get into why. See, he made his noise, y'all, in 3-on-3 tournaments and completely shut it down, y'all, when it was dunk fest time, baby. Because that's what he did. He put on a show out there on the blacktop, man. And in case you don't understand what I'm saying, listen, man. This man, Demetrius Hook Mitchell, made Vince Carter look average. I said it. This man, when it was slam dunk contest for him, he made Vince Carter look average. That's right. It's been said right here, y'all, on Legends Day, man. You're not gonna catch this nowhere else, man. So pay close attention, y'all. Man, listen. He eventually played though in school, y'all. Short term, he played at Merritt College for one season and Contra Costa College for 2 seasons, man. And eventually, where things ended off school wise was Cal State Hayward. Okay. Now, look, y'all, we're talking about a guy, right, whose respect level amongst the NBA players, a league he never even got to touch the surface of, man. Respect level is unreal. We talking about legends like Jason Kidd. They grew up in this area, in the Bay Area, man. Gary Payton, Drew Gooden actually witnessed, man. This man hop over a Honda Accord, man, and do a 360. Look, y'all, these are all truths. These are all truths, man. We talking about a real freak of nature, man. We not talking about a dude that's standing 6'8" waiting 260, doing all this bouncing and everything, dunking. We talking about a dude who was 5'3", dunking over vehicles, man. We talking about motorcycles, trucks. Man, the list goes on, man. Anybody, if you don't want to believe what I'm saying, you go ahead and pull it up as soon as the show is over. On top of that, if you're in the Bay Area or know somebody that's in the Bay Area, holler at them, holler at some OGs in the Bay Area and watch what they tell you about Hook Mitchell, man. Look, y'all, some mistakes was made. We have to get on that part because, even legends, man, you know, legends are human. We have to stop trying to paint this picture of legends being flawless, creatures, man. We have to stop playing with that whole narrative. And you know what? Right here on Legends Day, I'm going to take full responsibility of that in 2021. We're cutting all that out, man. Legends are human beings just like you and I, okay? And this legend in particular, he made his fair share of mistakes, y'all. And the difference is his was documented, okay? So in 1999, man, Demetrius had made a huge mistake, y'all. Um, Committing an armed robbery and end up losing 5 years of his life to the penitentiary. Okay. Where he continued, man, even in the penitentiary, continue to ball, y'all. Let me correct this. Continue to put on a show for the inmates, man. Now I'm gonna tell you what that tells me about this brother, man, and why we had to do episode 1 on Demetrius, man. That showed me about his spirit, man. Even though he made that wrong turn, made a horrible decision, man, and had to sit in that cage for 5 years, he didn't allow it to completely break his spirit, man. Because if it did break his spirit, we couldn't document this part right here. We cannot talk about how this man put on a everlasting event for the inmates while he was locked up in prison, man. We talking about guys standing around. Guys couldn't wait to go outside, man. Not just to smoke a cigarette, you know, woo, talk about, whatever their street stuff was. These guys were going out at certain periods on the yard, man, to go see Hook Mitchell, y'all. Jump over another inmate or two. There's even photos with him jumping over 5-6 people at one time, man, putting it in, y'all. The whole prison went bananas. And listen, man, this is what I want y'all to view. Case, I never been in prison, y'all. Thank God. Now, for you people also that haven't been in, and for you people that have been in, you know what I'm talking about now. Look, with that type of showcase, man, that he put on, you got to think about what that did for those brothers who are never coming home. Never coming home, man. I can guarantee you that highlight they seen with their own eyes, man. They're still talking about that to this day. They'll be talking about that to their dying day, man. Because you got to think about something. How many highlights do they have in their life? How many of them would ever get the chance, the opportunity to buy a ticket and go to an NBA game and see LeBron James or, any of the great ones do what Hook Mitchell did? And beyond that, they actually got to see something that a lot of us in our lifetime will never see with our own eyes in person. To see a man hop over 5-6 men and bang it through the basket. I know I've never seen that in real life. I seen a kid jump over 2 or 3 people at one time, but 5. And by the way, the kid that I seen jump over 2-3 people and throw it down, he was standing about 6'4", 6'5" feet tall. Not 5'5", not 5'3", like Hook Mitchell. Different, man. Different type of legend, man. Moving forward, man. This is mind blowing what this brother did, man. That's why we doing it for him right here tonight, y'all. On Legends Day, man. Episode 1. I love it, baby. Man, check it out, y'all. During that stay, man, that 5-year stay in the penitentiary, man, Hook did something, man, that is only right, y'all. It's the only way to right your wrongs, man. And he started his relationship with the Lord, man. And he found his Lord in Islam, man. And listen, briefly, however you connect with God, man, listen, Just make it happen. Just make it happen, man. You know, people like judge religions, this just make it happen. Strengthen your relationship with God in 2021 and forever. Now listen, man, coming home, man, April 2004, y'all. Man, Hook did something incredible. He obviously worked his way up because he was given an opportunity to try out for the Golden State Warriors, man. Now, we understand that that didn't work out, man. Okay, but how many people get an opportunity to try out for Golden State Warriors, man? I'll wait. How many people they got an opportunity to try out for the Golden State Warriors, y'all? Standing 5'5", 5'3", 5'3" tall. How many you know? Yeah, I thought so. Listen, shortly, man, after his trial with the Golden State Warriors that didn't land and go very well, man, he was also offered a deal with Reebok. Come on, man. We talking about a dude, man, lacked academically, man. Didn't tap into school the way he may have wanted to. Did a little bit of time in school, coming out of prison. Come on, man. Offered a shoe deal from Reebok. Man, this dude Hook was incredible. Man, listen. Things had went left one more time for Hook in his life, y'all. After the Reebok deal and everything, man, he made some mistakes, y'all. Once again, and he had to return to prison, man. This time, was a longer stay. And he ended up being released in 2011, man. You know, now, returning, since he's been home, y'all, you know, Hook has now decided, to really be a solution, a total solution, not just on the basketball court, man. In his community, man, and where he founded the Oakland Mountain Dew Extreme basketball program in California, man, in Oakland, California, that is, where he's coaching and mentoring kids, man, about, the game of basketball, how to take advantage of the game of basketball, unlike himself, you know. So he's being now a part of the solution instead of being a part of the problem, of course, you know. And listen, man, this brother's story is mind blowing. It's mind blowing. And you always get those feelings of, man, he could have been this, he could have done that, he lost it all. And I don't quite view things that way, because everyone was made, for their purpose, and to complete what mission, they ultimately complete. And maybe the other part of his, completion is inspiring that next kid. That next kid that probably can't get over them cars, can't jump over a car, can't even jump over a brick, But what Hook did and what he sacrificed for his mistakes is going to grab that kid and show that kid that, look, I want everything. I want to do everything that he did, minus prison, minus drugs, minus playing with guns. I want to do that. I want my name to ring on the court the way Hook Mitchell name rings on the court. Them blacktops in many years. But guess what? His name never left the blacktop. We talking about a blacktop, man. Your name ringing from a blacktop, man. That national televised games, yo. We're not talking about national TV. We are talking about the blacktop. You're a legend from the blacktop. You's a bad dude, man. Hey, listen. The message I have, from the youngsters. The message I have for the youngsters is this, man. That aspires to be great on the court. My message is you got to be great off the court to be great on the court. If you want to be great on the court, you want to be like your guys they just seeing on TV, the guys you hear about like Demetrius, Hook, Mitchell. You want to ring bells like them. Listen, work on who you are, work on your habits in your personal life. Those habits are going to transfer naturally to everything you give to basketball. Okay. Vice versa. Okay. If you have horrible habits and you're naturally a great player, or you got a great work ethic only when it comes to basketball, those personal habits are going to catch your great habits on the court. Guaranteed. Because, see, I'm going to just tell you like this how I know this to be a fact, right? Every time you go to practice has expiration time, right? Practice got to end. Every time you train, you got to go home at some point. It has to end, right? Every time you play a game, whether it's a great game or horrible game, it has to end, right? But life, your life, there's no expiration date for that. There's no expiration date. Your spirit, there's no expiration date for that. So you have to work on that so it can make sense for that court. There's no way around it. If there's anybody in your ear, old or young, telling you, don't worry about the priorities in your personal life, just focus on basketball, or basketball is just as or more important than the quality of your personal life, you got the wrong company, baby. You have the wrong people in your surroundings. And I tell you what, after they finish reaping the benefits of your blood, sweat, and tears, there will be nowhere to be found. You can ask the legend himself, Demetrius Hook Mitchell, man. Check this out, y'all. This episode of Legends Day is being brought to you all, has been brought to you all by I Finish, baby. Shout out to I Finish. Hey, listen, I'm your host once again, y'all. Darnell Oaks.
Yes!
This is Legends Day. It's been awesome, and I can't wait to get back and see y'all next Sunday night, y'all, for episode 2.